My greatest dream and prayer when I wrote Love is Everything, a year with Hadewijch of Antwerp, was that this sublime woman genius could return to the heart of the world after 6 centuries of silencing. And just recently, Spirituality and Practice has announced this book, Love is Everything, a year with Hadewijch of Antwerp, as one of the best books of last year, which shows that her unique and electric voice is now ready to be heard all over the world. Hadewijch lived in the 13th century. She was one of the first Beguines, a movement of women that had had it with marriage and had had it with religious authority, and came together to encourage and support each other in their own unique spiritual lives. And she is the supreme flower of this movement in her radical passion and her radical intensity, and in her fearless embrace of love in everything and love as everything. I want to read you just one tiny short excerpt to give you the flavor of this amazing woman. It is in the deepest depths of God's wisdom that you will learn what God is and what miraculous sweetness it is for the lovers to live in each other in such a way that neither can distinguish themselves from the other. They revel in total reciprocity in each other, mouth to mouth, heart to heart, body to body, soul to soul. One sole divine nature courses through them, weaving them together. And this is how they must remain. Her vision of love taking us over completely and making us its secret agents of miraculous transformation in the world is, I believe, absolutely crucial for all of us, whatever path we are on. God knows we're living very fragmented, anxious, perturbed, disturbed lives in this global dark night that we're all going through. The reason why I labored for 3 years to bring Hadewijch back is because I found personally that she helped me in all this turmoil, focus my mind absolutely on divine love, and allow its grace to fill me whatever circumstances arise. And so I unhesitatingly recommend her to you in the middle of the difficulty and anxiety of your ordinary lives, because she is such a guide to everyone as to how to remain in the deepest faith, turning your whole being to love throughout your day, so that your whole being can be filled with joy and energy and stamina and grace to undertake not only your own personal duties, but to allow yourself to be transformed by love into someone who is willing and strong enough to turn up in our mad world sane and devoted to sacred action. I'm thrilled also to announce that I'm going to be bundling together some of the most important and exciting transmissions that I've given on Hadewijch, so that with the book, she herself, with the fullness of her vision, can come and live in you. And this is especially important, I believe, for all the women listening. This is the age of the return of the divine feminine in all its force and splendor. And so many women have written to me how deeply empowered they feel for their own particular missions after having read the words of this sublime, amazing genius who gave everything to realize hers in a world every bit as difficult and dangerous as ours. Let Hadewijch of Antwerp now come into your life.